What up, everybody? You know what this is. This is me, Trayvon Jones, Conscious Talk channel, where I like to talk to you, my community. Do me a favor, press that thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed. I just want to give a shout out to the new subscribers that I received. I want to say thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you, and sharing my videos and all that good stuff. It's a beautiful day out here. But I wanted to talk to you guys about the Latino community. You know, I've been on TikTok and I've just been listening to some of the things that they have to say. And, you know, a lot of them are hostile. Now, they've already been hostile, even before all these problems that we got going on with Trump winning and all that kind of stuff. And we have all this deportation thing going on. Now, I was listening to a young Latina lady who was saying, look, if you eat Mexican food, if you're an American, stop eating Mexican food. If you come to Mexico, make sure you leave. Don't come over here buying property, when you want to retire from America and all these type of things. And when you go to Mexico, make sure you're speaking Spanish. Now, it's amazing how when we say things like, you can take your ass back home, and when you come to America, speak English, they get offended. They get offended. Why is it that in America, it's English and Spanish when we got all these different groups here in America that speak all these different languages, but we're over here just catering to the Spanish language? And they're telling black people online that we're going to get deported too. Now, I don't know if they got the memo or not, but American black people are indigenous to America. Now, I know a lot of them think that this is Mexico and, that they had this land, but the reality is American black people have always been here in America. We've always been here. Always. So with that being said, we can't go somewhere we've never been, but we've been here in what we call America today. This is our homeland. This has always been our homeland. FBAs, American blacks, are indigenous to America. And it's high time you motherfuckers start knowing it. Everybody want to be quick to say, well, you can go back to Africa. No, motherfucker. Every other person that's in America can go back somewhere. But American black people can't go back no motherfucking where, because we always been in America. We were all over the world, but we are the ones who created Los Angeles. We're the ones who created Chicago, New York. All these places are ancient. They're ancient. They've been here forever. And to have some Latino get all bitter and angry because they're mad because we are really fighting, saying, no, we don't want to share with y'all like that. We don't want motherfuckers coming over here, taking our resources, and we're supposed to be okay with it, all the while you're being hostile towards us. No. So they're saying, well, you can be deported too, but the reality is, no, we can't. Now, I will say this, and I've been saying this for a long time. We are the American Indians. And when we call ourselves something like African Americans, you are disowning America when you say that. And I know you don't mean to do that, because a lot of us have been brainwashed to think that we are from Africa because we let our enemies tell us where the fuck we come from. And that's just not true. So when we say things like, well, no, we're from America and we're not going anywhere, but we over here calling ourselves African American, you are removing yourself from your homeland. You are removing yourself from what we call America today. And we have to think about those things. See, when your enemy like to rename you, they give you all these absurd ass names, generation after generation. How is it that we can start off as being colored, Negro, black, and now we're African American? That's to keep us confused, and to keep us where we don't even know where the hell we come from. But American black folks, I'm gonna need y'all to do me a favor. Stop calling yourselves African American, because you are not African American, because what they're trying to do is displace you from America, and you can't allow them to do that. See, when they say things like you can be deported too, technically you could be deported too, because a real African American is a motherfucker that was born in Africa. We wasn't born in Africa. American blacks were not born in Africa. So we could never be African American. We can be indigenous to America. We can be Americans. We were here before this place was even called America. So we got to get that shit right, y'all. We got to get it right because Latino people are really upset because we are all banding together, a lot of us, and saying, nah, we're not cool with you guys coming over here thinking that we're supposed to cater to you, your language. I can't tell you how many times I had a Latino person tell me no speaking English, you speaking Spanish. In America, y'all. That's the boldness of these people. And then to have a Latina motherfucker on TikTok say some stupid shit like, well, when you come to Mexico, then you need to be speaking in Spanish. Well, motherfucker, when you come to America, you need to be speaking English. And I don't give a fuck what you say about you thinking that this was a part of Mexico. You a motherfucking lie. See, we got swagger jackers who like to take from the indigenous people, and then before you know it, they become the indigenous people. Before you know it. This is what the Native Americans have done. Those lying savages. And now you got Latino people over here talking about they created hip hop. This is what your enemy will always do. They will take from you and take from you. That's why we gotta stop inviting motherfuckers to the party. Like Kendrick Lamar say, they are not like us. They not like us. Period and point blank, because they're not. They're always gonna be hateful. And remember, Latino people back in the 50s and the 60s have already sided with who they wanted to be with. They want to be European. They have sided with the European race and they like to classify themselves as European, as white. That's where they go under. Now, when you have a conversation with them regularly, oh, they'll tell you what they are and where they come from. But the reality is, they have already sided with European people, so they will never have any allegiance to American black people. And I'm gonna need my Hebrew Israelites brothers and sisters who really believe that some of these Latinos are really our brothers and sisters. No, they're not. No, they're not. They are not our brothers and our sisters. And they are showing you how they really feel about us. And before any of you say, well, you know, uh, well, that's because, we broke God's laws, statutes, and commandments, and now we're warring with each other and all. They are the enemy. They are our enemy. I don't care what nobody says. But when they always talk about black and Latino and always putting them in with us. And the reality is they are not like us. And they won't be. They won't side with us. They don't want to be Negro. They don't want to be Negro. They want to be Blanco. They want to be white. Period. So you Latinos that feel some kind of way about black people standing up and fighting and saying, no, we want y'all to go home and we want this mass deportation. And here's the thing, it's not just Latino people that are going to be mass deported. It's going to be some melanated people that are going to be mass deported also. But the majority, yeah, is going to be Latino. Yeah, yep. And I'm here for it. Because if you're going to come over here hostile, speaking in your language and isolating American people, then you can go to fuck home. You can go home. And see, it's not that we're racist and we don't want y'all over here. As long as you come over the right way, you're welcome. But you stepping all over a whole bunch of slew of other people. And you think you can just drop a baby off and now everything is supposed to be good, all the while still being hostile towards black people. Because we know in Latin America, y'all don't like black people like that. Y'all some racist motherfuckers. We know that. And we understand it. So with that being said, I'm cool with, a lot of y'all going back home and, and self-deporting. And I'm cool with all of that. I'm cool with it. So have fun. And I know a lot of y'all upset because even some of our black people are upset, because who's going to do these jobs? Who's going to fill these jobs? Well, if you give American people the right amount of money, the American people will fill the jobs. And then when people come over the right way, now we got people that can fill these jobs. But when you are just letting criminals and all these different type of motherfuckers coming over, they're not coming here to get no damn jobs. They're coming to take. They are taking from their government where they live, and now they're over here taking from this government. They're not here to work, y'all. They're not here to work. But like Kendrick Lamar say, they not like us. Do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe, and tell me what you think. you know, about some of these Latinos being upset with black people because we are actually glad that a lot of them are going to be deported. I'm here for it. I'm waiting for the terrorists because California, Los Angeles, it's just too many of these motherfuckers over here where they got taco trucks and stands all over the goddamn place, all on the sidewalk and shit. It's just overwhelming. And it's just overwhelming and it's nerve-wracking. Some shit has got to be done. And this is an English-speaking country. No matter how you try to just bring all that Spanish and all that different shit, it's tons of other people that speak other languages in this country. Tons of other people. But English is the dominant language, not Spanish. And I know a lot of y'all get upset, but we get sick and tired of y'all over here trying to dominate with all that Spanish talk. It's English over here in America, period. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next video. Shalom.